Okay, and we're back to another episode of Let's Play Grandia. I'm your host, OUTTA. So we've saved up, and we're ready to keep trudging around this stupid hill. So we're getting a frickin' top here. I was gonna say flipping, but frickin' flipping, whatever. So yeah, well, that's our goal. We gotta get to the top of the mystical vanishing mountain thingamajig. We've gotten the gold key now, so it shouldn't be too difficult. We'll take this sucker up, and it'll lead us pretty much to a new area here. Now, obviously we can take this up even further to get us some money! Money, 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 money! As you can see, there is a very angry pit down there full of monsters. Now, we don't need to really level off of them, but, you know, if you really want experience, this is the time to do it. So we'll probably look into going down there and cleaning that out. Okay, so we killed a whole bunch of those. We killed those two guys there, and instead of just going over the thing, I think we're just going to head down. No, we can't, so... No, no! I want to fight them, so let's do that. Alright, killed everything down here, so now I feel better. You know me, I'm all about experience, and I'm all about weapon skills. And that's what it takes to do it. You just gotta kill everything you see. Alright, let's keep moving as we grab some money. And there's an open area down here with a lot of crabs. So let's face these fools. Okay, killed them, and we're walking. Ooh, what could this be? No wind charm. You can hear my enthusiasm. Another thing that we'll probably end up selling at some point in this adventure. And, of course, before we go forward, because as you can see there's something there, let's go ahead and magic. There we go. Just make sure we're all ready to throw down with this fool. As we face the same boss yet again. Not much different, though, than the one we fought earlier, so don't think that it's... There are some variations. There are some variations, but nothing too dramatic, really. As you can see, we're going to open this battle up with some of our strongest attacks. And Gadwin's going to do what he does best. Buff!
You'll never get away!
Specifically, buff me. We hit this sucker with everything we got. Nice. And Gadwin, what are you going to do? You're going to use digging. Which is always a good thing. The power! Be pretty easy for us to deal with. And let's see, Fina's up, so what do we want to do with Fina? Would be always so hard to choose spells, always so hard. None of hers really hit hard, not like Justin, if you haven't noticed. So let's go ahead and go with Tremor. Fire is easy to level up, so I'm not too worried about it. And we'll go with Ice Slash again.
Take this.
See how it goes. Usually using the single elements work better than using the spells that combine. You should only really use those spells against difficult bosses and the characters who are having trouble, you know, getting a spell off. Like, Justin doesn't use a lot of his water magic frequently, so throwing out ice magic once in a while is actually not a bad idea. Which is why, you know, it's worth pursuing and doing. As you can see, I'm throwing in another Tremor.
Oh, Earth, protect us all!
Protect us, Earth! Ew! Justin should be all out of magic, so it's just fine. It's to be expected. And we'll throw up another diggin'. Even though we're going to get hit by magic, but whatever. It's not like it's a big deal anyway. And we get hit with a Howl Slash. Shazam, yo! And now you're going to get it, Quasimodo. With... Well, all we can hit him with now is a V-Slash, so let's just go ahead and get it out of there. Get it out of our system now. Even though we could use it to cancel out an attack, but whatever. It's not like I'm really hyper-focused on doing that. Go ahead and use the strong whip attack, paralyzing whip. And we learn Zap Whip. Yes! Fina's strongest SP-based attack. I believe. Pretty sure that's very inaccurate. That is an accurate statement. Let's go ahead and use Burn Strike, which is a great single-target fire spell, which is really available to Justin, but unfortunately not to Fina.
Yeah.
Though I'd rather level Earth, I just want to see how this plays out for us. There is one skill that's worth it, lightning-wise, that's actually not bad to use in a battle, so we might use it later, but not right now. We attack with Burn Strike. Kerblamo! That there's a good... That there looked like a critical. We hit him again with Tremor again.
Oh, Earth, protect us all!
You know, we're not doing massive amounts of damage. But that's the difference between the combined skills and the straight skills. The straight skills don't do as much damage, but you get more magic experience for casting it than you would the combined spell. So I guess it's... The combined spells hit harder. Right there is your issue. But we're using Burn Strike, so this should be pretty decent for us. We're about to get hit with another House Slash, which I'm not too concerned about. Let's go ahead and throw out Tremor again.
Oh, Earth,
It'll cause him to hesitate, and then maybe Justin can finish this. I don't think he'll be able to finish it with Burn Strike, but you never know. You never know until it's over. But I'm trying to, in my opinion, I'm leveling up the hardest skills to level up, which is Earth and Water. In my opinion, those are the hardest ones to level up, so we're doing it now. Kerblam! Oh, it canceled him out, too. Nice. Didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
As he uses an all-powerful spell. The reason why I think wind and fire are easy to level because they hit huge ranges. Burn Flame and even Howl by itself hit a huge radius. So it's almost like you'll never really have trouble leveling that so much as you'll have trouble leveling Earth because you don't get a strong Earth spell until much later in the game. So, you know, it's just a matter of throwing out what we got to make it work.
oh, Earth,
As you can see, I have no problem just throwing out Tremor spells, especially when a boss does almost no damage to me. I know some people are like, dude, just end the battle already, but this is my strategy. Deal with it. It works. It's effective. I'm practically invincible, and I never did really any grinding, level grinding, or really any level grinding. I haven't done any weapon grinding either. I fought every enemy on the map at least once, and that's it. All right, let's see. Get hit with another Howl Slash, are you? Well, let's throw up digging again. One of the things too is, well, we'll talk about it when it happens. I don't want to ruin that aspect of it until we get to that point. We use that to heal ourselves, per se, or to raise our defense. Let's throw out another Tremor, and Justin will follow suit.
protect us all!
If you've noticed, Fina hits harder with her magic than Justin does. Something to keep in mind. Not a big deal, really, but something to be aware of. We'll just finish this now. I gotta sit there and drag this out longer than I have to. Well, I might have to. That did almost no damage. Oh, it's because it's the water staff, that's why. The rain staff. Great. I forgot about that. Dang it! Well, let's do this. Let's throw out an healer. We'll let Justin finish him off, because by the time
Now you'll be okay.
he gets an attack, Justin will have finished him off. So let's just do that. We're already on that direction anyway. And that'll let Gadwin get another skill in. Well, probably not, because we'll probably kill him by then. But how much HP is it? 47? Fuck yeah, Howl Slash. That way Gadwin can get the defense loss on. Which I think will work, so, Bonus! And he should be dead. Unless he's immune to wind. Because I don't think we've used wind. Yeah, he's not immune to it. Strong against it, but not necessarily immune. And we are victorious yet again.
Big win for us!
Alright. The big thing to notice too is there was no save point before that battle, which can make the battle very shaky as far as survivability. But as you can see, the Earth casting, I think Justin did it twice, so he really only got 4 experience per doing it, so it really wasn't worth the effort, I don't think, but not a big deal. The battle's won. We've got a good amount of experience to pool around a bit, for pooling around, whatever, however you want to say it. You grow strong in a short while since we first met. And yes, Gadwin is doing what he does best, constantly embarrassing us. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got us some stones here. So we gotta do this in a very specific order. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that didn't work. And that lowers them again. Oh, great. And it mixes them all up. It's really... One, two, three. This is 1, 2, 3. There we go. Todd. I think that's it. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Well, if that is correct, then all we gotta do is that. And there we go. Ta-da! Oh, gold! Almost forgot the gold. Money! Alright, now I can get up there. Walk, 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 walk. Up we go. And what is this, I wonder? I think it is. So now we've received the teleportation orb, so it's time for us to head back. There's still danger ahead. If anything happens to Sue... that's a good point. You know, we were just fortunate it happened when it did. So now we have the luxury... of going back down to the freaking bottom of this hill. Yes, we have to. Not negotiable as we are running. Ta-da. Not that it's a big deal or anything, but, you know, it is kind of pointless to have to do all this walking down the mountain, really. And we don't have to. Do we heal up? Yes, so that means using... save point won't affect me too much. Uh-oh. Alright. Killed all of them. Had to, really. Because, yeah, they just were in the way. Let's go ahead and recover and then head back down the mountain. Yay, and I think we're going to be forced to fight battles too because, yep, there are enemies here. Alright, let's keep moving. We're going to have to fight more enemies as we make our way down here. And let's keep heading down the mountain here. Rolling! And we gotta fight these guys. Alright, so we've done that. Let's keep moving as we have to get out of here. Which is one of these directions. There we go. And thus we are free! Free! To go back to Dyke Village. But we're gonna sell all those firebomb thingamajigs we picked up, as well as take care of some other things. And some other things. And some other things. Let's go do that now. Yes, yes, yes. But we are here to sell those fire bombs and other stuff that we picked up along the way. So first things first, let's scroll down here. Whatever the lich fires can go. That. Well, he tells me I think I got 2 of these in my inventory. Don't need. We'll look at it right now, because I think, doesn't Justin have that equipped? He's got one equipped. That means Gadwin's holding range stuff we don't need. Bye! Okay. Now that we've done that, let's go back to... Where is it? First things first, let's heal up. Don't need to save, necessarily. I should always save, especially when coming back from a place like that. So let's just heal, and then I'm going to save. Okay, now that we've done that, let's go find Sue, or go back to Dr. Alma's. See if Sue's ready to continue our adventure. Wink. So let's find her clinic. It's around here somewhere. Another house. I think it's over here. Just some boats. So it's got to be on the other side of this bridge here. House 6. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There's only one patient! Jesus. What? What is the shenanigans? Yeah, really. What's the shenanigans, Sue? We'll put up you free this long? You don't think you can finish out? Yeah, really. She's trying to pretend like it doesn't bother her. She's such a liar. So we must use it for the best reason. Like you said, Sue, I'm a true adventurer. I'm not gonna cheat using a hacksaw orb. I'm gonna do it by foot. 'Cause I'm a man. Oh, isn't that sweet, you big old softy? Oh. So apparently we're gonna be the ones seeing her off. So let's get to it then, now that Sue is with us. You can see though, she's been so we gotta take her back. I mentioned earlier in the game, you notice how she falls behind in levels, whereas Justin and at the time was still leveling up higher than she was more quickly. That was my hint for you. If you've never played this game and you're just kind of observing, that was my hint that there is going to be a point where Sue will not be in the party. Don't worry about unequipping her. Everything, I believe, will make its way to the stashing place when she leaves. In my opinion, that's the best thing I've ever seen in an RPG game. You don't lose any items because you lose the character. You know, because you don't know when they're going to leave, technically, so you shouldn't be preparing for it. But you shouldn't have to lose all your things either, you know? So let's see. Now we're at the shrine section of this area. So this is a different area than we were at before. As we go in, there's some Mooney, amongst other things. And let's see, I don't think there's anything else. Check the back of the room though. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Let's go ahead and do this. Booyah! This is apparently Akarian technology of some sort. Crazy mythological stuff. Holy crap! It's like looking in a thing in time. You can go, yes, that's true. You can go wherever you want. You could have gone to a Lent with it, jackass. Toothbrush, oh god. Sue! Will you really be okay alone? I could go back with you. Yeah, really. Can we get there? You know what's interesting though? In the same way, Sue can tell Justin's mother how far he's come. Oh god, here come the waterworks. Oh god. You were going to go back to water. Oh god, here we go. Epic cry. How fun. And then we get the words of encouragement and wisdom. You and I will be there together again. Yay! Interesting how you can just walk through. Remember me well now? You won't recognize me all? Oh, God. And thus, Sue has left the party for good. So those of you with weak consciences and weak weak hearts, go ahead and cry. I'll leave you a moment of silence. Okay, the silence is over. Sue is gone. So that's it. Sue is gone forever. Forever. And she's not coming back. Which is odd that they gave those darts to us, you know what I mean? Because it was like, well, you gave us the ranged skill, but if I'm not mistaken, she wasn't going to use them, so, yeah, I don't know. To me, it's an awkward play out, but sure, why not? As we bump into Gadwin now. Yeah, God, more of this man talk here. So we'll need to go to Gadwin's place now, but before we do that, let's go to our stashing place, stash a few things. Because we've got no room for literally anything. Let's go to put a first aid in there. Hold on to the well, we can put a resurrection potion in there for now. We'll put the trust in there. The death charm can go in there because we haven't run into any enemies that instant kill us yet, so no reason for us to really worry too much about it. The move breaking thing we can sell, and we'll sell the other vaccine. Let's go and retrieve some stuff now. Now these are things you haven't maybe noticed before. Sue's experience points. It's 1/3 of whatever her experience points were now available to us. The mace one's going to go to Justin. She didn't learn any magic at all, so really we can just pull this out and use it, just to use it. I don't think she had any of that stuff, so it's kind of useless. And the bow book we'll leave alone, because we don't have a character that uses ranged weapons yet. So and here's all of her gear. The pearl helm. And the fish armor. We're going to hold on to the sneaker for now. But we are going to sell those suckers. So let's get to it. Let's go into our items. Let's go ahead and use the mace book on Justin. Oops, I don't want to give, I want to use. Which will level his +6 levels on his mace skill. He's not going to need to use maces for a while, I don't think. And we learned this skill, Immortal Aura, which was one of those really nasty large skills we were trying to learn earlier. And what do we got here? Sue's magic. Well, as you can see, it's not going to give levels to anybody. They don't sell for anything, so we may as well just dump them off now. Because we didn't work on any of those. So it is but it's 1/3 of the level. Okay, or something like that. Plus a third, I don't know. Anyway, but that's why I don't put mana eggs on her, because those are things you don't get back. You don't get back the mana eggs. Once they're gone, they're gone. So, you know, you've used them on that character, thus you can never use them again. So that's why I'm a little reluctant, though. If you plan on finding all of the, oops, I wanted to sell the move breaker thing, too. If you plan on finding all of the, eggs and you know where they all are in the game, then waste 1 or 2 on her. The 2 skills we didn't get is one of them's called Yawn. It's Mace and Water, I believe. And that skill pretty much will, it's the same thing as Snooze. No questions asked. It's exactly the same thing as Snooze. And then the other skill she gets is called the Fight Cheer, which I've gotten them both, and I've seen them both used in battle. So the Yawn is like the Snooze skill, and I think it does some damage as well. I forget. We're not going to worry about fighting enemies here. We really don't have to. So we'll only fight ones that come after us. As you can see, we can just walk right by them, almost. This place is a total snooze. But as I said before, we're really just running through here to get to Gadwin's place, and we'll have to fight enemies that block our path. Alright, let's keep moving as we get thrown into another battle! And we're walking. Oh boy. And we're gonna get eaten. Just kidding. We're gonna go back down this way, and this will take us back to Gadwin's place, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see, but we still gotta walk back to where the house is, so we've got some ways to go. And we're walking. Not trying to get into too many fights here, because we don't really need to. As we head back, yeah, I know this is just so annoying. Once we do what we need to do here, I'm not going to show the walking back out of here. In all honesty, I don't think you guys care to see that. Unless I'm almost out of time, and then we'll just do the walking anyway. You know, it's all relative. Okay, as you can see, I'm trying to avoid the enemies best that I can. Especially these little shit battles here that really mean nothing. Ah! That's not going to help me. In all honesty, they are a waste of time. And we're walking more. Have to fight this way through right here. Alright, killed him. Trying to avoid them, but obviously they couldn't. Damn it. Alright, let's keep moving. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, boom, tra-la-la-la. We should be back to Gadwin's place. Now, before we go and spend more moments of wasting time with Gadwin, having to run out in the middle of fucking nowhere, let's go ahead and heal up and save. Okay, so we're all saved up. Let's keep moving as we head outside. The question many people ask is, what's a good thing to use here? Well, because of what we gotta do, let's do this. Oh no, let's just stay on this. This is fine. No, it's not fine. We're gonna switch now. Sorry, I'm saying let's stay on the Dragon Killer. No, let's go. There's a reason I choose axes and maces over swords, and there's a reason why we're doing it now, and I need to keep reminding myself we need to do it now, not later, per se. So, you don't say. Okay. What the hell? Beat you in a duel? Oh, God. Alright. Well, if you say so, Gadwin. Remember what happened last time we fought him? He won. He pretty much gibbed us, but you know, things are maybe a little different than they once were. So let's go ahead and hit him. We could throw out Aura, which will make us invincible, but I'd rather not. I'd rather use Ice Slash. One of our favorite skills here. So we should just walk up, but no, he had to teleport.
Freeze!
Kerblamo! Yeah, it did some damage. I'm not really threatened by his eruption cut, so we'll hit him with another Ice Slash. May even get it off. No, not quite.
Freeze!
There we go. Laid him out yet again. He's going to go with a regular attack. We'll hit him with a weapon break.
Slicing car.
As you can just see, we're unloading on Gadwin this time. Who's your daddy, bitch? Let's go with Gad Zap, which is not the strongest zap spell, but it's definitely going to leave a mark.
See my power.
May even cancel him out, too, depending on how it works. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Ooh! That's gotta leave a mark, Bobby. You're right, Jim. That's gonna hurt. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow. Now to finish him off, unfortunately we can't use Gad Zap again. Dang it! We'll hit him with Zap All. See how that does as we drop the bomb, yo. Burn to a crisp. I swear he has a lisp every time he says that. Burn to a crisp. See ya, Gadwin. Hate to say it, pal, but you couldn't even hit me once.
All right. Big win for
Felt
us.
pretty good to lay him out. And we get mad experience for doing it. All for Justin. And look at that. I love seeing things rise up that much. Plus 16 for that Gad Zap, by the way. So it's definitely a skill that might warrant us to use multiple times and whatnot. Okay, so now that well, actually, it's plus 16, yeah, so never mind. Well, it's still pretty good for a spell like Gad Zap, even though Gad Zap is costly. It did mad damage, though. That's always good. And as a man, I'll teach you the Dragon Cut move. Remember that Dragon King Slice that he would do? This is it. And we're going to learn it. Yeah, really, Gadwin, come on. Justin's a full-grown man now. And then come with us, dude. Really. When we do, we can cross swords again and praise each other's progress. Alright, Gadwin. Well, that ends... Geez, we're losing characters here and there, left and right, I swear, dude. And in a sense, I have to say, he is watching over us throughout this trip. Really, not so much... I didn't use him so much to sit there and say, oh, you know, I relied on him. I barely used the guy. So, in all honesty, and all jokes set aside, as cool as Gadwin was to, you know, team up with us, he really was kind of just watching over. So anyway, let's go ahead and do our famous recovery trick, and let's get the hell out of here. Now, I'm not going to show you guys my journey trekking out of the damn forest, jungle. Okay, so just bear with me here. Okay, so we made it back to Dight Village finally. Jesus, so retarded. Just want to show you now that we have Dragon Cut. All you got to do is level up your weapon 1 level because we've way surpassed the requirements for that. Outside of that, we got a... Geez, Mace is actually already done to learn all of Justin's skills. Axe has got some ways, and Sword's actually going to work itself out. As you can see, we're going to do it right here. And really, it's going to be with the Sword skill. Gadwin, all of Gadwin's stats are now with us. Woo! But we're carrying way too much stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell all my stuff. I don't want to waste time selling stuff. So I'm going to sell my stuff, reorganize my inventory a little bit. We'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and sold all of Gadwin's gear. And I also put things how I want to do it. So sword skills obviously going to Justin. No questions asked. And he's only going to get 2 plus 2? Lame. Well, that's because I didn't use them very often, so that would be why. The Earth Book is always tough to pass to someone. It's always hard to figure out who really needs it. Justin's the one who's really need the Earth skill, because his magic offensively is just crap. We didn't even use any of Gadwin's fire magic, so forget that. Unfortunately, you don't get the default, so whatever. And as you can see, we are 1 level off of raising that sword. So really our big focus now for Justin is sword and axe and rotating back and forth between them. But really, it's all going to be about leveling Sword. Because Sword has to now go further than Axe does. But we're practically there. I mean, it's not much further for them. And Justin's Earth is now at 16, which isn't the max that he needs it at. But he's at least up near where Fina is, magic-wise, for a change. Which is nice, because, you know, there's actually not much difference between them, skill-wise, surprisingly. And Fina has no more skills to learn, really, so that's another big, you know, thing to take notice of. She has no more SP skills to learn, and I don't think we'll get any more for the rest of the game, really. So, alright. It's now time for us to go sailing, because guess what, guys? It's time for me to tell you, we got a boat! A motherfucking boat! So let's leave. Yeah. You know, do as they say, not as they do, I guess, is the whole point there. And we are ready to now, as the end of the world music starts to play, oh god, just the thought of it scares the willies out of me. And we got a boat. So on the next episode of Let's Play Grandia, we're going to find out what the deal is with these frickin' mermaids. I guess there's apparently a fear of mermaids. I don't know what the deal is. But I'm sure that all will be explained. Actually, it will be explained. What am I saying? It may be explained. It will be explained. So we'll see you on the next edition of Let's Play Grandia as the adventure continues. We'll see you then. I'm just going to let this play out since there's not, you know... I give this big epic conclusion, and here I am, you know, still jerking around, trying to get the thing to go.